Did you see that ice skating date, the one everyone's talking about? Have you ever watched something so perfectly romantic it made even the most jaded hearts skip a beat? That's what happened on Heart Pairing's latest love contract date, and I'm still not over it. A love triangle that's heating up, secret midnight meetings that break all the rules. This is the dating show drama we've been waiting for, and I'm breaking down every juicy detail right now. The ice skating date that broke the internet. Let's talk about what might be the most visually stunning date in dating show history. Sang Yoon and Ji Yeon's second love contract date at the ice skating rink has completely taken over social media, and for good reason. Not even the high-budget Heart Signal series has produced anything this aesthetically perfect. The cinematography? Flawless. The setting? Magical. The chemistry? Off the charts. Everything from the dreamy visuals to the perfect soundtrack, hello, Taylor Swift's This Love, created what might be the most picture-perfect date ever captured on reality television. It had me, a self-proclaimed dating show cynic, literally giggling like a teenager. Sang Yoon, the catfish who entered the show later than others, is absolutely owning his role at this point. His date with Jaeyeon has become the moment everyone's talking about, and it's changing minds all over the internet. Why Sang Yoon was initially disliked. Before we dive deeper into this love triangle, let's rewind and explain why Sang Yoon initially faced so much backlash from Korean viewers. First off, he entered the scene when Jimin and Jiyeon already had a budding romance that fans were heavily invested in. Jimin's fan base is massive, so when Sang Yoon showed up and Jaeyeon's attention shifted, the pitchforks came out. Second, there's this unwritten rule in Korean reality television that anyone working in entertainment, fashion, or as an influencer must be there for the wrong reasons. As a model and influencer, Sang Yoon got immediately hit with the just seeking fame label. Third, his career just didn't stack up against the absurdly accomplished cast. We're talking a pilot with 10 years of experience, Korea's youngest doctor, a Yonsei University-educated lawyer, an artist, a traditional dancer, Samsung employees, and an analytics department head. Next to these established professionals, Sang Yoon's modeling career seemed unstable and unclear. Finally, viewers were already heartbroken about the age gap between Chang Hwan and Ji Won. With Chang Hwan already feeling out of place among the younger cast, adding someone 12 years younger than him just seemed cruel. The perception shift. The tide started turning in episode 9 when Sang Yoon's date with Jaeyeon aired. Suddenly, viewers got to see a completely different side of him that contradicted their initial judgments. Instead of the clout-chasing model they expected, they saw someone mature, attentive, and genuinely charming. His conversation skills were impressive. He knew how to guide discussions, show genuine interest, ask thoughtful questions, and give sincere compliments. Combine his natural charisma with that breathtaking ice skating setting and Taylor Swift soundtrack, and viewers were completely sold. The comment sections exploded with people admitting they were switching ships from Jimin to Sang Yoon after seeing how perfect they looked together. The Samsung siblings date. Meanwhile, on the other side of the love contract pairings, Jimin went on a date with Ji Won, nicknamed the Samsung siblings, since they both work for Samsung, leave the house early, and return late. After Ji Won's relationship with Woo Jae had become stable, her date with Jimin felt more like two colleagues grabbing coffee and chatting than any romantic connection. There was zero chemistry, which makes what happens next even more dramatic. The midnight rule breaking that shocked viewers. This is where things get spicy. The teaser for episode 11 dropped a bombshell. Jimin apparently pulls Jaeyeon into a dark, private room for a secret conversation, while she's under an exclusive dating contract with Sang Yoon. The clip shows Sang Yoon looking concerned after witnessing this sketchy move, and for good reason. Here's the thing about these love contracts on Heart Pairing. Technically, the only official rule is you can text each other for 3 days. But there's this unspoken agreement that everyone respects. You don't approach someone else's partner during the contract period. These 3-day relationships are treated as legitimate, exclusive relationships by the cast. These contracts have been game changers for the show, creating unexpected couples like Woo Jae and Ji-won, while ending others like Ha Nul and Chang Hyung. Everyone on the show has respected the boundaries and focused solely on their partners during these periods. That's why Jimin's secret approach to Jiyeon is raising eyebrows. It's being viewed as disrespectful not just to Sang-yoon, but to the entire unwritten code of the show. Why Jimin's move is more controversial than it seems. While some viewers might find drama entertaining, remember when Woo Jae coincidentally showed up during Jimin and Jiyeon's date? Jimin's midnight meeting crosses a different line entirely. What makes this move particularly problematic is the sneaky nature of it. Jimin clearly knows what he's doing isn't above board. He's deliberately hiding it, choosing a private, dark room and acting secretively. The worst part? He's not just putting himself in a controversial position, he's dragging Jae-yeon into it as well. Her reputation is now on the line based on how she responds to this forbidden conversation. The ships are sailing. So with all this drama unfolding, viewers are torn between two ships. Team Ji Jae-yeon, Jimin plus Jae-yeon, the OG couple that captured hearts from the beginning. There's something special about first connections, right? These two had undeniable chemistry before Sang-yoon even entered the picture, and their supporters are ride-or-die loyal. They argue that what Jimin and Jae-yeon built in those early episodes was genuine and deserves a real chance to flourish. Their defenders point to those early meaningful conversations, the way they naturally gravitated toward each other in group settings, and how comfortable they seemed together. Sure, Jimin's midnight rendezvous is questionable at best and rule-breaking at worst, but isn't that also proof of how deeply he cares? Some fans are even calling it romantic, risking his reputation on national television just to have a private moment with her. Team Yoon Jae-yeon, Sang-yoon plus Jae-yeon, the dark horse pairing that no one saw coming but now can't stop talking about. That ice skating date? Iconic. Their chemistry was so palpable, it practically fogged up the camera lenses. And it wasn't just the dreamy setting, it was how Sang-yoon showed up as a complete gentleman throughout their time together. These supporters are pointing to Sang-yoon's maturity despite being younger than many expected. The way he listens, asks thoughtful questions, gives genuine compliments, and creates space for Jae-yeon to shine has won over viewers who initially wrote him off as just a pretty face. The contrast between Sang-yoon playing by the rules and respecting boundaries versus Jimin's secret midnight meeting couldn't be more stark. Yoon Jae-yoon shippers argue that respect and communication are the foundation of any healthy relationship, and Sang-yoon has demonstrated both consistently. So I'm dying to know, which team are you riding with? Are you loyal to the original Ji Jae-yeon connection? Or has that straight out of a movie ice skating date completely converted you to Team Yoon Jae-yeon? The comments section is about to become a battleground, and I am here for it. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. Trust me, you do not want to miss what happens next in this roller coaster of a love triangle. Team Ji Jae-yeon or Team Yoon Jae-yeon, let the shipping wars begin.